this in ways that are very similar to many other industries. What we're trying to keep in mind right now is, one, we're serving a very large customer base. If you're looking at Portugal, we have 10 million inhabitants. I have 3 million active clients, 6 million that have at some point in time touched base with me. So this is about impact. And this is about being present in people's everyday lives and on their day-to-day, and on subjects where they expect confidence, trust, reliability. So on aspects that have to do with their financial lives, hence are at the core of their concerns, at the core of their planning, at the core of their their critical decisions in their families, in their day-to-day life every day. So what we're trying to do is make sure that that stays at the core of how we transform ourselves and how we look at our clients.
Clearly, we have to work to be present for the customers. And this is obvious when we're thinking about the potential competitors that will exist more in the insurance business. But in order to do this, we have to completely change the business model, the way we interact, the way we organize ourselves within the business. And
this focus on the customer experience that we already heard today.
Clearly, it has to be focused on the customer experience. As we heard today, this is not about technology. Technology is the enabler, but we need to always keep in mind what is the customer needs, what are the customer expectations, which, by the way, are increasing in many areas. And in the case of insurance, we're fortunate enough to have a purpose that makes a lot of sense to us, which is we are here to protect people, which is a noble thing. It's a good thing.
And nowadays, we all agree that this is happening, and it's happening fast. So if we take, for example, like in 1960, the average time span of a company in terms of lifetime was 60 years, and today is around 20, and it's decreasing. So I would call this a survival game.
When you say that you want to have the right people, you actually have to be very, very, I cannot say this word in a German company, but very Nazi on that part. If it's not the right people, I'm not going to hire no matter what. And we follow that from the beginning. If the people doesn't have the right skills, if the person doesn't like to learn and to grow, because we are quite sure that the world is changing. In 2 years, 3 years, everything will be different. So that person needs to stay there and grow with us. And third, as important, he needs to have the right fit. He needs to like to learn and to teach, no matter the seniority.